car we're working on today is a 2005 Nissan Altima. We're going to be changing the belt and tensioner pulley. The first thing you'll want to do is jack up the car and remove the passenger side wheel. After we have our wheel removed, we're going to come down and remove this splash guard here. It's held in with a 10 and a couple push clips. After you have your splash guard removed, you can come down and take off the tension from the belt. You can find the bolt here. There's a 14 millimeter. You'll be able to get a wrench on there, pull down, it will release the tension on this belt, and you can slip it off of the pulleys. After you've removed the tension, you can slip the belt off of the pulleys. I like to pull mine out from the top, right out from in here. You can flip it over the back pulley from reaching in from this side, and then pull the belt out from the top. After the belt's out of the way, we're going on to removing the tensioner pulley. It's harder to show in the car. There's two 12 millimeter bolts that you have to remove. It's oriented in this fashion in the car. Where these bolts are is a bit tough to show. They're right here, and there's one further above it, which is just out of the frame here. You'll remove those two, and that will give you your tensioner pulley. After you have the two bolts mounting the tensioner pulley in, you'll have it down here, probably like I do on top of the air compressor, and you'll just be able to take said piece out. Then we'll go back to installing the new one. This is easier to show while it's off the car, but when you actually are moving this tensioner pulley to take the tension off the belt, you're aligning these two ears when it's on the car. If you need more time when you're finagling the belt around, you can pull this back first with your 14, drop something through here, it will align with these two tabs. This will be in line when you pull back on this, and this can give you the ability to take another hand off while you're positioning the belt if you need it. After you have your two bolts back installed on your tensioner pulley, you can torque them down to 15 to 17 foot-pounds. After you have your two bolts torqued down, you can go ahead and put your belt back through. Once you have your belt mounted back through, you'll be able to relieve the pressure on the tensioner to slip it over. My advice would be to leave it off of the AC compressor. That one seems to be the easiest one to go back over. So I feed it around everything else first, and then I feed it over that one last. After confirming that your belt is fully seated, you'll be able to start the car, make sure everything's working good. Provided you pass that, you can put your wheel back on and lower your car. After you've checked everything over and torqued your wheel down, you take your car back out on the road. That's all there is to it, changing a belt and an idler pulley.